exactly right. To lead Clemson, Dabo Swinney, that had to have been special. Here we go.
Kent State wins the toss, will receive, and will take it at the 25.
Here to take on the Sooners.
And surely this will be a day they will never forget. Deep ball right off the bat on first down. Now Schlee back at the quarterback spot. Gets it. Quick toss to the near side. And overall athletic talent. This is 3rd and 5 for Schlee. Pocket collapsing. Schlee has nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. And that'll send the punting unit out. Josh Smith will boot it to the Golden Flashes. Angles it toward the far sideline. And a fair catch caught at the 38.
Sooners uniform, but he also reminded me there's still a lot to accomplish and build on for this offense.
He put up some staggering numbers at UCF.
You lose somebody like Lincoln Riley, who is so distinct on offense, to add somebody like Jeff Lebby is what this team needed.
It's Eric Gray, the
management.
Oklahoma stays tempo, 3rd and 6, 5 in the pattern for Gabriel. All kinds of time. Now rolling out to the right side, looking downfield. Nobody open, and finally gets pummeled at the 40-yard line. Turk, you might be looking at the best punter in all of college football. He averages nearly 46 yards a punt for his career. Fair catch at the 15.
Dino Babers being one of them.
That's right. In between the tackles, straight up the gut.
Offensive line, and no one can find you.
And kind of a Darren Sproles vibe to him.
Yep.
First down and 10. And again to the ground. Again straight up the gut with Marquez Cooper, the junior.
To the play clock.
They'll call it 2nd and 6. And again, they will run. Game.
It's a huge factor when you're able to have that consistency.
On 3rd and 4, tucking it and running it is Schlee. Oklahoma showing blitz. And they will bottle up Cooper this time. For this year in Norman with Stutzman, Agwebu, and Deshaun White. Out of the gun, Schlee on 3rd and 11. 5-man rush. Schlee going to tuck it and run to the 40. Weaving his way past the 45. Lunges to the 49, and that'll be a first down. Schlee fakes the handoff. Looking deep down the sideline. One-on-one coverage, and unable to reel it in was throughout this game. I was impressed last week watching the tape against Washington. Nice second effort, and still dragging bodies is Cooper. 3rd and 4. Handoff, bottled up behind the line of scrimmage and dragged backwards. Richmond, Virginia. Another punt for Smith. Spiraling kick and
gravitated to him so quickly.
Really enjoyed our meetings with the coaching staff yesterday. And a big play in the passing game for 32. Quick snap on first down and drag.
The same type of offense every day in practice is very helpful.
Major had 2 rushing touchdowns last week for OU, and again with Major to his left. 4-man rush by Kent State. Underneath and incomplete, intended for the tight end Braden Willis, who sputtering here in the early going. Turk boots another one, and racing up to the 15 to field it is James. James for Kent State after the 44-yard punt and then the penalty. On the run, it's going to be Bradford first. Quick snap. And a little jitterbug move straight up the gut. Golden Flashes 2 for 4 on 3rd down. Missiles that one over the middle, but stacked up as soon as he caught it. Coming into this season, never took a snap for OU. Good looking punt and a fair catch called for at the 34. Heupel continued to work his way as an assistant, went to Baylor, part of that Art Lyles coaching tree. Is to Dillon Gabriel saying, look, I know you're thinking about going to UCLA. How about reuniting here in Norman? And the way the story goes, Ryan,
with the familiarity of Dillon Gabriel and have known him since he was in high school in that family, it was all really meant to happen. 1 yard, then this offense is in for a...
It was back in a tailback for Oklahoma. Gabriel from the pocket. Now gets some heavy pursuit. Breaks out of a tackle, but goes down on the second effort. I think everybody, over 80,000 fans here in the stadium, a little stunned The offense so far, Gabriel that time knocked away. Sooners over 3 on 3rd down today. Gabriel, 5 in the pattern. From the pocket, rifles it complete.
Yes.
On 4th and 4, they will elect to go field position. Michael Turk, one of the best in the business, angles this one.
Tough start for Marcus Freeman here.
On 1st down, no 13. Schlee out of the gun, corrals the high snap, takes it himself toward the edge. On a 3rd and 7.
Magnificent carrying the rock and picks up a 1st down.
Colin Schlee is going to, without his offense, has been setting all kinds of marks in the MAC conference. Schlee, boy, does he move well. Schlee with a penalty flag. Away from midfield. Schlee, handoff, stuffed. Play clock down to 5. Schlee spins and missiles one over the middle, incomplete. A 3rd and 13. Oklahoma dials up the blitz. Schlee, another spin move. Schlee buys time, rifles one. Oh my goodness!
Types of things. So they emulate it and they get really good at it at a young age.
Trying to set the edge, then cuts it up the hash.
Like that he can make a difference in young kids' lives and be explosive offensively.
Good crease that time. Schlee gets it right into the belly of Cooper. Down to 9. Schlee out of the gun. He's looking to run. Schlee weaving and lowers the shoulders. Oklahoma's had 14 plays this whole game. This is the 14th play of the drive. A 3rd and short. Oklahoma smothering defense. A loss. Snap and hold are true. Kick is on the way, and it is perfect. Not sacrificing the life of a student athlete, but coaching staff is pretty adamant about the fact they think it was a positive to be together on the road that long. Bowman on the return, lassoed down at the 13, a violent hit.
Nothing's confusing them right now. They've been very good on the defensive side of the football.
Gabriel, the lefty, lasers that one in. And that...
In this day and age, you got to be careful of those sniffles.
Stuffed on 1st down that time. Modest gain. Feels like it's about time for a big play for Marvin Mims. Instead, they'll keep it on the ground.
How they're getting guys on the ground and only allowing short yardage pickups.
Gabriel shuffles and rifles one complete at the 37. Second effort, dragging defenders.
Really to what they're doing. So you, as a quarterback, you love it.
Whole lot of creases. On 2nd down, back to the ground. And again, nothing there. Javante Barnes is bottled up.
And makes the play.
On 3rd down, clean pocket. Gabriel broken up. Broken up on the play. We'd see him this often in the 1st half. One of the top punters in college football. And he misfires on this one. Bad punt off the side of his foot. It'll be decent field position for Kent State.
Sideline, yeah, that's a catch. Mr. Schlee, keep it going.
And that's the throw of the game. And really the passing game advantage today. Brutal non-con schedule in all of college football.
To it too much, maybe knowing they were going to bounce back into it.
And every time Schlee winds up taking the snap, immediately hands off to Bradford.
Exactly what they're playing the game for.
On a 3rd and 5, Schlee on a keeper, wiggling. Schlee makes something out of nothing, breaks another tackle at the 45.
7 is the disparity in rushing yards.
That might be the most surprising stat in this game. Almost a gift pick that time.
Pull it in, but great job of knocking it down.
A 2nd and 10. Schlee straight ahead running. Bradford stopped for a loss. Isaiah Coe, big number 94, against the Red Raiders. On 3rd and long, shotgun snap, pass complete near the 30, wiggling. Drive continues, fresh set of downs. Schlee, not this time.
All games, and we both were like sitting in a lot of gratitude together, and clearly his team is showcasing that.
His team is playing well, and
defense behind it.
That play had no chance. Last hit from 37 earlier. This will be from 41. Again from the left hash. And wide left, not this time.
You know, a flip of the scoreboard if they're able to be successful offensively.
Hey, you'd like to get something positive. I mean, 77 total yards in this first half. I'll add on to the total. Gabriel from the pocket. Slings one complete at the 37. Banging bodies at the 40 and down to the 43-yard line. That is the room.
So we don't see it showcased in the second half.
Yeah, it could be a very spirited conversation at halftime. That ball's right on target at midfield.
Take that all day.
Second and short. Gabriel will do just that. You read that one, Ryan. Marvin Mims with a big cushion. They take advantage.
Steps out of bounds, stops the clock.
26 seconds left. Gabriel looks left, now going deep down the sideline. Touchdown! Marvin Mims. 36-yard score, and Oklahoma's on the board.
Just a matter of being able to execute. Watch his eyes. Does a tremendous job. Looks back over the middle, holds that safety, and then is able to find that pocket right down the left side. Too late for the defensive back to get over that. JoJo Evans couldn't get there. He was swayed by Gabriel's eyes.
Fielded at the goal line. Cooper dropped it, scooped it up. And now reversing field at the 15 and is finally stacked up.
And you have to be patient and understand they're going to figure it out because all these coaches are exceptionally good.
Not a finished product by any means for Coach Levy and this offense, as Kent State will keep it conservative. A good half for the Golden Flashes, a good finish for the Sooners with that 76-yard drive taking all of 52 seconds to get Oklahoma on the board. A pass from 36 yards out. Kent State predicted to be in the MAC championship game, trying to pick up where they left off. Oklahoma looking for a big play on special teams, getting to the boundary, out of bounds past the 30 is Billy Bowman. State was 6 for 11. Oklahoma 1 for 6 on third down. On first down, it's a missile complete to Marvin Mims.
Defensive back is, and Dillon Gabriel's been right on the spot with him.
Gabriel with time, deep shot down the sideline. Mims got tangled up, all kinds of contact, and there is the flag at around the 10-yard line.
Penalty be called much easier by the official.
Gabriel, quick pass into the flat, caught at the 45-5. Second down. Behind the left side of the line, first down yardage for Eric Gray. Their own payroll, you heard it right. Learn more at paycom.com. Quick snap on first down, another pass complete.
It doesn't allow for Wheezy Richardson to come through his body.
The last drive of the first half, first drive of the second half looking good. Again to the ground game. Second and 8. Again, it's going to be Major breaking a tackle at the 10, and he'll skip into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma from 16 yards out.
Marcus Major, the junior, makes a guy miss, and then just jaunts into the end zone to put him up 14-3.
On drive back to back, the Oklahoma offense has gotten its wake-up call.
You'd say it was a matter of time.
3 points, but he was terrific in the first 30 minutes. Losing his footing is Marquez Cooper. There's a penalty to the 22-yard line. Man in motion is James. Fake the handoff, throw over the middle, complete. At the 35-yard line, Devontae Walker. Ball comes out late. Ball comes out late, and Oklahoma's got it.
Perfect example. Good job of holding the football, putting it right on the money. But watch Billy Bowman make the tackle. As soon as he knows he isn't going anywhere, he just rips it from the arms of the receiver and recovers it himself.
Strip it away. Oklahoma, let's see if they go for the kill shot on first down. Nothing open downfield. Little swing pass to Major. And Major position had 9 tackles a week ago. Gabriel. Marvin Mims show in the passing game. And off right side, big hole past the 15, and under 11 minutes to go, third quarter. Gabriel, shake and bake. Nifty move, but not much there. It's a 27th career start for Gabriel. And there's that one in the flat for top-rated quarterbacks out of the prep ranks here of late. Gabriel, cocks and fires, complete at the 10. And shoved out of bounds inside the 5. They
jump off sides.
So the 25-yard chip shot. And that'll split the uprights off the right foot of March right down the field. 5 plays, 76 yards. They have not looked back since. 3 consecutive
first down conversions on 3rd down.
I wonder if we see a deep shot at some point to Dante Cephas. He's their game breaker. Instead, they'll go on goal in Orlando. Northern Illinois is predicted to win the MAC. Kent State's predicted to win the East. But can't you see this team just lighten up scoreboards in the MAC this year?
I really can.
I mean, look at that arm from Schlee. It saw potential in him being a wideout, and that worked out pretty well for New England. Schlee hands it off. Schlee with pressure, somehow evades it, and finally goes down. Brent Venables hopes to be the latest in the long line of Hall of Fame coaches with this program. Incomplete at the 45. That was rugby style, fielded at the 14 for SEC championships, and that's something we chatted with Brent Venables about.
Personal foul, low block, defense number 31.
Actually, I don't see a 30. There we go. DJ Miller. Oh. Big run. Cut back at the 45. It's a foot race for Eric Gray. And finally lassoed down at the 20 by Nico Bolden.
And then it's a foot race. They're forcing their will, and they have to come out here in the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd down. A little short toss by Gabriel. Shake and bake, Stoops. Dives. Touchdown. What a play.
Greg Stoops. Watch him make 2 guys miss, and then absolutely with 1 shoe tiptoe his way down the sideline to get into the end zone.
Keeper Oklahoma in all these drives, no 3rd downs. They haven't needed 3rd down. Better here in Norman once the sun dissipated. Good pass play, Schlee hitting the tight end, Chris Leach, his first grab into play. Schlee hands off. Getting to the boundary and knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Pick up the 1st down.
Pump fake. Scrambling. Somehow gets out of incredible danger and then pushes ahead for 9 yards.
Missing.
Back to the ground game. Good as far. Gets the snap. And a straight ahead run by Bradford. High snap. Handoff between the tackles, banging bodies, and brought down to the 21 is
one-on-one at the top of your screen here.
Cooper, the lone back. They fake it to him, toss out in the flat. Again, they fake the Wildcat. Or do they? Then it's about 5 times now. Schlee has gotten the snap every time. But he won't get it here. Instead, it'll be Cooper, and Cooper is stopped dead in his tracks. Stutzman again. Danny Stutzman now with a 12 tackles.
Week when I caught up with Braden Willis, he told me Gabriel has just been the, oh, Mike.
Going here, 21 yards, they're going to go up tempo. It's tough to get in many reports as fast as this offense is working right now. Speaking of fast, Marcus Major.
According to Braden Willis, he says has just been the ultimate teammate right from the start. When he came on the campus, Mike.
Another deep ball, caught by Mims. Touchdown, Oklahoma, 58 yards. He's quickly become the favorite target of this man, Dillon Gabriel.
Good job looking off the safety, and then you'll see he's just running wide open down the field. He puts it perfectly in place in stride. Watch his eyes here. quickly to his left and then right back to his right. No one near him. Sometimes lefties really look labored when they're throwing the football, and he's been incredibly accurate tonight.
Schley delivers a strike at the 40. Weaving his way near midfield is
The linebackers down gives you much more cleaner throwing lanes.
pocket collapses, and so too does Colin Schley. 36 years of experience on the side of Ted Roof. Another tackle for loss. MAC championship, Nick Saban was in the secondary for that squad. Mims from the 11. Look out. Mims, 30. Mims turns the corner and turns on the Jets before being shoved out of bounds. On his way to pay dirt. The drive starts in plus territory. Little end around field. On second down, we'll call it 9. 3-man rush. Over the middle and a drop. Instead, it's 3rd down and 9. Play it conservative, run straight up the middle. Watch Javante Barnes. That's Sauerbrunn for him, West Virginia. He had a cannon of a load. This one will make a bounce and roll at about the 12-yard line. Couple years. And of course, I mentioned some of the prominent players.
Brent Venables, Bob Stoops was a big part of where he came in. Most likely Coach Schneider as well.
Bad snap. Schley in trouble. Is it going to be a safety? No! Schley somehow escapes.
Watch his right foot here. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw.
After further review, it was determined that the quarterback stepped on the end line. The result of the play is a safety.
It's with Joe Castiglione, who was kind enough to stop by the booth and say hello earlier in his 25th year, one of the top athletic, courting Brent Venables for years. He has said no time and time again, but finally this was the move that just felt right. We have many great
$2.5 million eventually as a coordinator to taking this on, because now he's the one who's accountable for everything that goes on with this program. He's done such a great job that he's been so sought after everywhere he went.
13 conference titles, multiple national titles, and a lot of winning pedigree. Yeah, you heard that right. Learn more at paycom.com. Gabriel delivers a strike and a nice job. And Walker the tailback, but Gabriel is still in the game. And a juke, now a spin, and he's dropped for a sack. The only other thing I could think of, though, is that, like we were talking about earlier, they're still learning each other. You know, a bunch of guys out here that haven't. It's going to be the backup quarterback, Devin Cargman.
Oklahoma, Tulsa area.
Yeah. Nice scoot up the middle.
Historic stadium, no matter where you play.
What was the favorite venue for you? Of course, you got to play in the Rose Bowl.
This team that was ranked 5th in the country. Yeah. You walk into Boulder and that stadium, it was something I grew up watching, and I was like.
On Salon, running back for Colorado. That's what.
This is when you're able to do that in the face of everybody saying that you're going to do that.
And within this roster from all parts of the country. 3rd and 8. And Oklahoma's defense gets a turnover. There's an interception. Well, now the backup quarterback is in. Dave. We've got a special visitor here in the booth we'll get to in just a second on 2nd down and 10.
Earlier said he was going to stop by and say hi, and I was like, well, you know,
come on,
you know, talk to us a little
Somebody
bit.
corral that man.
Maybe you still got some, you know what it's like to put this headset on.
Great broadcast tonight. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
A little more golf, a little more travel. It's all good. It's positive. Florida or something. I was right here in town. You don't forget how to coach, and the players really embraced me. It was awesome.
You see these big salaries that head coaches make. They don't know where they actually start and and the hard work that goes into it, being a GA to ultimately.
It's great effort, tough kid. I love him, of course.
Talk about a great night at the office. Oklahoma win, a great crowd, and your son is puts together the play of the game and a touchdown. I do, since we're
love the coaches. All of them are fantastic, and I watch all of it.
Consistency, I think we talked about it from the president down to the athletic director who's been here for almost 20.
Continuity, we know how to do it. They did a great job hiring Brent Venables, and we're not going away. This is going to continue. Play as well. And listen, I get it. We may not win it every year like we won the Big 12 most years, but still, we'll win our share.
Best, Bob Stoops, national championship.
Hey, we can't have things like this happen, especially when you go and have to go play a rival like the Nebraska Cornhuskers a week in Lincoln. So
thanks, Mike. Coach Venables, well, congratulations on the win. And then wind picked up in Norman, but your offense caught wind in the second half. What was the difference?
Well, I just think we stayed patient and we didn't panic. We got some things going, obviously, throwing the football, and that set up our run game. Really got our run game going. Changed up a few things scheme-wise, based on what they were doing, blocking-wise, and really, again, we were super efficient with the football. Put them in, in a bad position offensively, and that forced them to have to throw the ball a lot. So really complimented each other well in the second half, but really proud of the guys for not, again, panicking, feeling that, we showed them a lot of tape with these guys. They went to Iowa last year, same thing at halftime, all the way in the third quarter. They went down to College Station last year, same thing, as a two-score game with, minutes to go in the third quarter. So these guys are tough, man. They challenge you in a lot of different ways. And they were dropping 8 and making us be patient. I thought our guys really did a great job making some small minor adjustments in the second half, and guys made some huge plays. Just stay together.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Go celebrate with your team.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mike.
Alex, thank you so much. A happy Brent Venables, particularly with the way his team played in the second half. Oklahoma had just 82 yards on the first 4 drives, 348 the rest of the way. The offense got hot, the defense suffocating for the better part of 4 quarters. That is going to do it for us. Again, for our fantastic ESPN Plus crew, for Ryan Leaf, for Alex Chappell, this is Mike Morgan saying so long from Norman. Sooners 2-0, getting ready for Nebraska. So long, everybody.